Hey guys, it's Allie. Today's Thursday and I had no idea what this video was going to be about, so I decided to go with something that I'm actually experiencing in my own life right now. And as you can tell by the title, it's about being a teen living abroad. Moving can suck in general, and it can really suck when you're a teenager because we're at that point in our lives where we're very social and we like to hang out with our friends. Moving can really suck when you move to a different country because you really don't have a chance to see your friends at all. And it can suck even more when you're taking online classes because you don't really have a chance to make new friends. So my first tip would be to stay in touch with your friends back home. Just because you're moving away doesn't mean that you can't be friends. We have all these social media networks and apps that we can take advantage of to communicate with people back at home. And I really encourage anyone who has moved in general away from home to take advantage of technology because you can still have your friends. Another reason why it's good to keep in touch with your friends is because if you go back home, you are gonna want to have people to hang out with and talk to. And when you haven't talked to people for X amount of months, it makes it kind of hard to go back and just talk to them. So if you notice that you're not really communicating with people back at home, stop yourself and go and talk to them, because the longer that you wait to communicate, the harder that it is to get that communication back. For me personally, I didn't keep in touch with people back at home because it was just so hard for me. It was hard for me to go on Instagram, it was hard for me to look at Snapchat stories because it just made me feel crappy. Now when I look back, I probably would have kept communicating with my old friends, but it just didn't work out that way, and I am fine and I'm just looking forward to moving on. My next tip would be to stay active, and I don't mean active physically, although if you're like me and you take online classes, you've gone from being active and playing sports to sitting in bed all day, then I would definitely find some way to be physically active. But what I do mean by stay active is join a club, find some kind of organization or something that you can be a part of so that you can get out of the house and do something. For me, my way of staying active was to join a theater group. I love theater and I love performing, so I was really happy when I was able to find a theater group here in Kuwait. The only thing about my theater group is that I'm the only minor in the group. All the other performers are adults, so that made it kind of uncomfortable for me at first, even though nobody even knew how old I was until I told them. But whatever, like, it was good to get out of the house and just like be part of something that I love. So that was good, and I definitely encourage you to just find something you love. My next tip would be for those who were in relationships who have decided to be in long distance relationships. Do not let your relationship consume you. I know that last year, my first year in Kuwait, I did have a boyfriend and we were together for like 9 months, which is a long time I think for teenagers, but definitely do not let your relationship consume you. I know that because of the time difference, it was kind of harder to communicate at reasonable times, and I just was like always trying to make sure that I talked to him, and I wasn't really spending that much time with my family, and I wasn't really going out making friends, and I wasn't really just being happy living abroad. So definitely find time for yourself, find time to spend with your family, find things that you can do to occupy your time other than talking to your boyfriend or girlfriend. Because if something were to happen to you guys, it would probably devastate you, because it devastated me. I mean, it was like the one person I was spending most of my energy and time talking to and just like spending time with. When that relationship was over, I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do now? Make sure you have some stuff to do just in case anything happens, or just in general, because it's not healthy to just spend all your time focused on one person. And my last tip is to just be open. And I mean open to new opportunities, open to meeting new people, open to making new friends, open to just like getting out of your comfort zone. I mean, I was in a theater group with a whole bunch of adults and I'm a teenager, so it was kind of uncomfortable at first, but like it was a very good experience, and I'm definitely going to do that again this year. And anyway, the tip is just to be open. For example, my mom is always trying to see if her friends have kids that I can hang out with. I haven't really met anyone my age yet, so like it's cool. Just be open to hanging out with people who are maybe like a year or two younger than you or a year or two older than you. I mean, be open to meeting new people. Even if the person isn't really the type of person you would hang out with at home, just like go for it. Just try something different, because it's a lot better than staying in the house all day and being bored. Also, just be open to trying new stuff, like new foods, and I mean, that's basically the only thing that I can say that's new here anyway. Anyway, sorry if I bored you to death with this video. I hope my mumbo jumbo tips were somewhat helpful to anyone who is living abroad, and just, you know, make the best of it. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos from me, more videos like this, feel free to subscribe, because it would be awesome to have you join the kingdom. I'll see you on Music Monday. Bye.